Up here in the main room, there's a sound that, if I'm quiet for a second, you'll hear. And I don't mean the car passing by at the moment, but so somewhere up in the roof, since we've been here almost, there's obviously a bee's nest. Now we love bees, so we haven't disturbed it in any way, but there seem to be guard bees that every time I come into this room and think about doing some work in here, they buzz me good and proper. No, I haven't been stung or anything as yet, but they certainly let me know that they don't particularly want me in here. I don't know whether they stay in a property forever or they move on to somewhere else. We'll see in the coming weeks and months. So I've been looking at this beam here. I suspect that may I may have to take that beam out, the wooden lintel, and replace it with something a little bit less warped and twisted. So yeah, add that to the list. I don't know if we've ever properly shown this. That's down below, and those are the ends of the beams. So what basically must have happened was, for 5 or 6 years, probably longer, we don't know exactly, when this house didn't have a roof, obviously the water came in, and water rots wood, and yeah, even standing here is a bit sketchy. One of the possibilities we've got is putting concrete beams across instead of wooden ones, and then dropping again concrete blocks in, so it's sort of done once and for all. You've not got to worry about woodworm or various beetles laying their eggs in the wood. It's just going to be solid, and it'll bind these, well, floor was creaking a bit then, it'll bind these walls together a little bit. I quite like these little alcoves. I'm going to gingerly walk up to that end. Yeah, so one tiny alcove there that obviously was in this small bedroom, and a slightly bigger one there that was in that small bedroom. And I think they were used for placing religious icons and that type of thing. Very Catholic country, Portugal, and we do see a lot of Mother Marys in glass cases and that sort of thing. And we're quite close here to Fatima, which is a place where Catholic pilgrims seem to travel to because of its previous history. So here's another view of how the floorboards have deteriorated, particularly in this corner. I'm really quite looking forward to, we've just got a little bit of rubble left to clear. I mean, Jen's been doing a sterling job of breaking up those old walls and removing the gear. We just laid those doors down there for a walkway, and there's a little bit of timber left to get rid of, but the room's virtually empty. Don't notice those empty beer cans in the corner there. Yeah, we love the size of it, and I think potential wise it's going to be fantastic by the time we've finished. That beam going across the top there is an example of the type of beams that perhaps go across the floor. We'll have to get it priced up and see where we are. So how busy is the road in front of us? Here I am sitting on the front doorstep. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. Jen's doing stuff in the van. And here comes the... Oh, there she is. And here comes the first car. And the second. Yeah, it's a 30-mile-an-hour limit. But as you approach from that side, the town is on a much higher elevation. And I think people just build up momentum coming down. So that,
wear their brake pads.
yeah, they don't want to wear their brake pads out, as she says. Okay, so here's the third vehicle coming, the other way this time. Oh, third and fourth. And the fifth. In the van. Okay. That's about 6 cars in around, let's have a look. Yeah, about 3 minutes. And this is one of the busiest times, obviously 9 o'clock in the morning. So it's not super busy, but there is traffic. But as we've said before, the advantage of it is this road connects us to two... Yeah, that Mercedes was fast. This road connects us to 2 major towns. It's very, very good for us to get places. So, rough with the smooth. Oh, they're coming thick and fast now. This road, oh, that noise is our neighbour's just fired up his cement mixer. You can see that he's had a big pile of gravel and sand delivered. So he's building a barbecue area. So I'm sure we'll get an invite when that's all completed. The house up there on the hill's rather nice. That's some Portuguese family live up there. Yeah, beautiful roof on it and good size. Looking down on us. Directly opposite is just trees and shrub, so it's sort of forestry over that side, which is quite nice. No one looking directly at us. Our other English neighbours are over there on the corner. And here comes car, van number, I don't know, what was that, 11, 10 or 11? It's not horrendous, but if you're out the front here, you hear it. Of course, we spend most of our time in the back. This is one of the walls that I'm very keen to tackle later in the year. You can see that the top part of this wall has previously been rendered, but over the years the renders gradually dropped away. There's the last remnants of it there, and as you come lower the render's totally gone, and some of the stones are starting to go as well, like there for example. It appears someone's put a piece of a broken cooking pot or something in that hole. Sure that's going to help. As I might have said on a previous video, the flora and fauna is slightly starting to take over, so it's going to be a case of bringing a lot of that back. I'm always a bit cautious because I'm sure snakes sometimes live in places like that, so I'm not too keen to stick my hand in there. But yeah, people say how much they love the stone walls, but when the stone walls are only put together with this stuff, it's just so very porous and needs serious consideration. I mean, even back in the day they realised that, hence they put this lime mortar over it, which we'll have to replicate.